Uganda covers 20,448,616 hectares in land area, 18% of which are protected areas, and 1,300,994 of these are forests. However, 2,293,468 hectares of forests are found in lands outside protected areas. In the remote jungles of western and northwestern Uganda, you find Bugoma Forest, where a struggle for survival reigns between the impoverished peasants and chimpanzees. Ecologists here are worried that the already endangered primates are losing the battle for land in Uganda, where forests are being decimated at a fast rate.
So they are highly at risk because it shows that if the trend of deforestation, encroachment for agriculture continues at the same rate, we probably do not have to see them in the next 10 years.
National Forestry Authority Public Relations Officer blames this on the fact that 70% of Uganda's forest land is on private property, creating competition between animals and people.
These animals do not know geographical boundaries. They move as conditions dictate, from one area to the other in search of shelter, in search of food, in search of survival. But in the process of doing so, they come into contact with human beings. And sometimes the contact between us and our brothers in the name of chimpanzees and other animals is not particularly healthy.
Experts suggest that governments should pay people living on forest land and also train them to live there without destroying the forests or killing the natural habitat in the forests.
To put together land use plans that a person is able to have a forest on his land, but is also able to have production and is also able to plant trees and do that kind of integrated thing. We are piloting a project in Hoima where we are paying forest owners who have natural forests on their land to keep the forests and help them develop land use plans to do other interventions elsewhere.
Green Bioenergy Limited is contributing with the idea of an alternative source of charcoal to replace traditional charcoal, which leads to deforestation, including the deforestation of Bugoma Forest.
As a result, National Forestry Authority plans to demarcate forest reserves and set boundaries to protect Uganda's natural heritage that they say is under threat.
NFA is in the process of opening up and marking permanently boundaries of 18 Central Forest Reserves and including Bugoma Central Forest Reserve. The program specifically was facilitated by a government supplementary budget allocation to NFA of 2 billion shillings in the last financial year, and it's ongoing, covering various districts in the country. And if we are to open boundaries for all of them, we need at least 21 billion shillings to cover the entire country. And you don't just throw that sort of resource around.
Though the number of chimpanzees, according to the Uganda Wildlife Authority, continues to increase and is currently above 5,000, there are fears that, if not protected, they face extinction in the next 10 years, as is the case in Equatorial Guinea, which no longer has chimpanzees.